Hello guys again. This is my second video of the day. I'm on a roll. So today's video is going to be, or today's second video is going to be about how to survive in London as a student and my moving in experience, etc. If you don't know more about me, I've in my facts about me video I've tell you guys I study at King's College London, and basically yeah, check that out as well please. So how do you survive in London? The best way to do that, in my experience as a poor student, is to literally get a lot of supplies from your home, like everything, as much as you can. Get everything from home, even including your groceries type stuff. So for instance, I bought tinned beans, like I make kidney beans and chickpeas and other type of bean dishes. So from home, I went to a local supermarket that were really cheap, and I bought like a crate of kidney beans, etc. to bring with me to London. And you'll need a car for this as well, so yeah, you'll have to bribe one of your family members to drive you all the way, but it will really be worth it. So make sure you get like dry groceries that don't go off. Pack those as well, like rice, beans again. What else would be useful? Like cereal, dry cereal. Like I'd eat a lot of bran flakes like every day. My morning routine is usually bran flakes 365 days a year, so I bought a couple of those boxes so I could get by until I've settled in properly. And yeah, that's one way to reduce your food budget and your food sort of expenses. Another way to survive living in London is getting a map. Literally, you need, as soon as you come, if you happen to go to the tube station, whatever your local tube station is, you grab a map and check out where everything is and just explore the place even without a map. Where's your local supermarket? Compare the prices. Basically, you will notice there's a lot of Sainsbury's and Tesco Expresses all around you. Like literally where I live right now, there are about 5-6 within walking distance, so you need to know what time they reduce their grocery shopping. My formula for this was 7 o'clock, 7 PM every night, 7 PM to 8 PM. You need to run to a Tesco Express or a Sainsbury's local and keep your eyes peeled, because that's when all the yellow sticker reductions happen. I've bought a dozen of cheap dishes that way. For instance, I bought some sole fillets for £1.50, whereas they were actually for £4 before. So and fruit and veg that can be frozen, for instance for smoothies, I'd recommend buying that reduced, because that won't go off at the moment you come home and freeze it. So yeah, make sure you scout around, look at the cheapest supermarkets, and make a shopping list in advance so you don't buy extra junk which you don't need. And basically that is another tip for you guys. A further tip would be to let me think, walk as much as you can. Literally walk as much, because getting the tube, it is so crammed, and you will literally, it is like, I don't know, legal, it's like, I don't know, it's messed up there. It's so, you literally be hugging a stranger if you're on a tube. And so I would not recommend tubes unless you're going to wake up really early, like 5-6 o'clock, and then commute to wherever you want to go. But I would not recommend doing that, or even getting a bicycle. Unfortunately, I have noticed the traffic here and congestion is ridiculous, especially if you're based in central London. If you're more on the outskirts where the congestion isn't as bad as central London, then perhaps a bike is worth it in the long run. But if you are in central London, I wouldn't really recommend buying a bike, because not only do they get stolen, traffic is just ridiculous. Like, you're better on foot. You're really better on foot, and it's much cheaper in the long run to do that as well. So travel wise, just make sure you familiarize yourself with the area around you. Just do like a shopping scout around and see where your cheapest stores are. Ideally also research Aldi or Lidl on your maps, and if there is one near you, that's great. That's like your best choice of supermarket if you're lucky enough to have one nearby. My local one, for instance, is about 20-30 minutes away, and that's walking. And I'm thinking, even if one is that far from you guys, don't be deterred by it. You can always walk, and this may sound stupid, but I'd recommend taking like a suitcase with you, like an empty suitcase when you go, because you can then do like a weekly or even monthly shopping in that half an hour, and then you'd be able to easily sort of carry it back as well if it's a wheeled suitcase, like which every suitcase is nowadays. So I'd really recommend doing that. Another tip to survive in central London is just make a lot of friends, like make really good friends. That way, if you're into clubbing, partying, etc., you will always have a bunch of friends that you can go with and come with. It can be dangerous around here because it's such a busy area, and especially at night time, you need to always I'd recommend coming in groups, coming back. If you're going to walk it, come back in groups. Do not take shortcuts in dark alleyways or anything like that. And if you're going to take a taxi, get a licensed taxi. So like a black cab, it will cost a lot, but your life costs more than the fare of a black cab, yeah? So I'd recommend getting a licensed taxi. And if Uber is about, like they're having trouble with their license at the moment, take Uber. Book in advance. Make sure you book in advance because it gets ridiculously busy. Another taxi firm I would recommend is what is it? Addison Lee. Addison Lee is really good, and the promo code I've got a promo code for you. I think it is hello, like hello in capitals. It's either hello in capitals or hello in capitals and the number 10 next to it. So that gets you £10 off your first fare. I'd also recommend Addison Lee then to you guys as well. Uber, if you're a new customer, I believe it's £10 off your first journey, so equally that's good. Talking of taxi apps, I'd recommend literally downloading a lot of them. Like there's one called Get Taxi, and if you download Get Taxi, Addison Lee, Uber, and a few others, every time you sign up you get a £10 off code, so you can practically have like 3 journeys for free if you're really savvy enough, and that's what I'd recommend doing. I did that and it's worked out so brilliantly, like I'm riding free. And another thing about London you'll realise is when it's really busy you will hardly get a taxi, especially in central. You will not get a taxi, and if you're stranded in the middle of somewhere alone, I'd recommend they have a signalling system that is different in London compared to other parts of England. Basically you just put your hand out and signal that you want a taxi. Keep on doing that because usually 9 out of 10 taxis will be filled, but keep on, that's a signal for you guys to know. And they will stop if they are free. Granted they might charge a lot, but you will get home safe and in one piece. So those are all the tips about living in central London and surviving as a student. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please comment, subscribe and give us a thumbs up, and write about how you think my content can be improved. Thank you for watching yet another video, and please do like and subscribe. God bless. Bye.